$4 million. $4 million. At this point, Tasha K, you might as well get on a payment plan with the IRS for the next 5,000 years because, baby, y'all want to talk about it? Stick tuned. Hello everyone, thank you guys for tuning in to another video from your girl Cylindra and Milli. And before I get started, I want to thank all of you who have been subscribing to me. Thank you for your support. Continue to support. If you are new watching my channel, please become a subscriber. Help me get to 50 subscribers, and I will be doing a giveaway for 2 people as my appreciation to you guys for helping me get to 50 subscribers, because I know it is not easy as a new YouTuber to get to 50 subscribers. So yeah, I will talk a little bit more in detail about that, but let's get into this here. Okay, $4 million. Tasha K owes Cardi B, including all the fees, attorney fees, and all that stuff has been added to it, so it came up to about $4,000. I mean, not $4,000, $4 million. I'm gonna be talking. This is probably gonna be my last time talking about this situation, because what's done is done. What was said, and the verdict is the verdict. So this whole thing has been blown out of proportion, and by me going, I went back to look at a lot of older videos from Tasha K or whatever the case may be, because, you know, like, I really wanted to get like the basis of why would you allow for this to go on this long. And, you know, a lot of people were saying, who've been following her longer than me, were saying, like, you know, this all started because Cardi B, you know, denied her request to be interviewed and all this type of stuff. So, you know, they rubbed Tasha K the wrong way. So Tasha came up with this big old lie, or this big old story about Cardi B having a transmitted disease and all this type of stuff, and her baby got it if she got it, and, you know, just a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like, she has numerous videos talking about Cardi. Okay, this whole situation, I'm glad that it's over, because like I said in my previous video about this, no YouTuber should be going to court with no celebrity. Because if you do not have the money to back up any claim that you make, if you lose in court, you kind of need to just shut your mouth and play by the rules. You know? Because, like, do Tasha even have $4 million? Do she have $4 million? Like, at this point, you are indebted to Cardi. Like, Cardi owns you at this point. $4 million? Yeah. So she said she was going to appeal that or whatever. Good luck with that. She did a video after the verdict, and for the life of me, I was so confused about what the fuck was she talking about. This has nothing to do with the big machines trying to antagonize you, take you down, bully you. It's not about sympathy and payola for Cardi B. It's not about none of that. It's not about none of that. It is about you using your platform to slander, to defame somebody, another human being, for your own personal reasons, for clicks and views, likes and money. You cannot do that. Yeah, it is freedom of speech, but when it comes to you premeditating a story in your head that you're going to say about somebody because you know it's going to get you money, it's going to get you clicks, it's going to get you popularity, and it's going to most likely harm that person, you're defaming that person. You're lying on that person. You premeditated this whole situation in your head. And I'm going to just say this right here, right now. This has nothing to do with what Cardi has said about black women being roaches. This has nothing to do with Cardi being a stripper. Excuse me, y'all. This has nothing to do with Cardi jumping some girls in a strip club or whatever the case may be. I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know if that's to be true or not. This has nothing to do with Cardi's race. It has nothing to do with that. You cannot sit up here and say, and I have been reading, comments all day. I have been looking at YouTube videos of other YouTubers reacting to the situation. And it was just a whole lot of people so angry. Yeah, but Cardi, she the one who called black women roaches. Oh, well, yeah, Cardi, she did this, she that. She don't even claim black. And then she not even black. What does that have to do with somebody defaming somebody's character? If you was really offended by Cardi B calling black women roaches, then why didn't you take her to court? Because the courts it's not going to stand up in court. It's not going to stand up in court. Now, that's freedom of speech. Now, if you take it for face value and if you take it as, oh, she's a racist, she's this, she's that, and you start feeling some type of way about it, then that's something that you have to sort out with yourself. Because, if it ain't you, let it fly. Let her say what she's going to say. We all know that majority, people in America don't like people of color, specifically black people. We know this. We know a lot of people, people of color, love our culture. They emulate our culture. They do all that. They take from our culture. We know this. But this is not that. So I'm going to need y'all simple-minded people to stop with the, oh, well, she said this, oh, well, she said that, and the courts didn't allow for her to present her, everything that she had, this, that. Let me tell you something. I don't care what Tasha K had on Cardi B, or whatever Cardi B said. Tasha K incriminated herself when she made that video. Tom, some bitches is mad and take me to court. I don't care. I wipe my ass with these sis and desist. Like, she incriminated herself. She told the truth on the stand herself. She said she lied because she knew that it was going to make her money. Why can't y'all simple-minded people understand that? It was not about her race. It was not about her calling nobody roaches. It was not about none of that shit that Cardi B said. It was strictly about the defamation of character. And you knowingly and willingly took that story and ran with it for as long as you did. And she gave you enough opportunity to take it down. Like, Tasha is so pro-black and all this type of stuff, but you couldn't even sit down with her. Not just being black, just as a woman, as a mother, you couldn't even sit down and discuss the matters after you got those cease and desist. See, you got big-headed because everybody was eating what you was selling. You got big-headed, Tasha. And I see a little narcissist up in you too. Like, to this day, she still has not accepted accountability for what she said. It's just point blank. That's it. That's all. That is all that it is. We are not about to deviate from this to that, and that. No, we are good for doing that, black people. The proof is in the pudding. She put herself in this position. She told the truth on the stand that she lied. What more do y'all want? She did that. Nobody else did that. Nobody held a gun to her head and said, you know what, you're going to tell this lie about Cardi that she got herpes and her baby going to have herpes and all this and all that. And from my understanding, this is not the first outrageous story that she has told about Cardi and people surrounding Cardi, okay? Now, I'm going to say allegedly because I have not done the full research. But I was listening to a YouTuber who was really famous on YouTube. And one of his listeners followed her for a nice period of time. And said that she even said that Cardi B father was a molester or something like that. Now, again, this is allegedly. I don't know if this is true or not. But if it is, you can see that you have to keep telling lies to cover up the fucking lies that you already told. This is what that is. Let me just keep telling these outrageous lies and stories so that I can get this shock value, so that I can get this, this money. And then it's like she's not being humble. It's not clicking with her yet. And I was reading some of the comments, and people are just like, this has nothing to do with Tasha K being humble and all this and all that. It's like, y'all some simple-minded followers. Like, y'all really just cannot really see it for face value. She lied. She lied. So now you have to suffer the consequences. Now, as far as the money, will she be able to pay that off anytime soon? Well, no, it's going to take her a nice long while. It's going to take her some years, okay? Now, what happened in court, the IRS stepped in. And I know y'all probably like, why the hell the IRS stepped in? Because she was already in trouble with her taxes. And Cardi B team had to show and prove that all those videos that Tasha K made regarding Cardi B made her money. Do you hear me? Money. Maybe millions of dollars. I don't know. But it made her money. So you are making money off of the lies and the pain and the suffering of another individual, another woman, another female, another mother for your come up. But you pro-black and pro-women, you all that, but you deliberately did this for your come up. Like, I don't get it. But that whole situation, that little blast video she did, she shouldn't even have did that. She shouldn't even have did that, because you still not taking accountability. I bet you any amount of money, if she would have had enough sense to sit down with Cardi to settle this out of court, to apologize and to take those videos down, they wouldn't even be in court. But I low-key think Tasha wanted to go to court because it makes her more out there. It makes her more famous. Well, I don't know about famous. I mean, it'll make you a well-known person. I'm going to say that. I don't think it's going to make you famous. I mean, I don't see Netflix or anybody going to be knocking at your door anytime soon. And I heard that two of her sponsors dropped her. Two of her sponsors dropped her. And it might be a few more following, because they don't want to be associated with someone who deliberately lies on the individual about their health status. Like, that's what I can't get though. Like, you made up a lie about somebody's health status that can potentially tarnish damage any career that they may have, especially a celebrity. Like, she makes videos. Who knows, she might be trying to get into acting. She might have to do sex scenes. You know, she got to do all those things, and people had to look at her sideways. And it's sad that she had to go and get tested to prove that she did not have herpes. My thing is, at what cost do you want to be famous? At what cost do you want to be indebted to somebody for damn near the rest of your life? Because the fact that she said that she's going to appeal lets me know that you ain't got $4 million. Because all that shit you was talking, $4 million, and all the money that you've been getting from sponsorships and whatever the case may be. I don't know what other outside ventures that she got going on, but as much as you've been talking, you should have the money to back your shit up. That's it. That's all. Now, see, the real flex would have been, $4 million? Oh, that's nothing. Cash her out. That would have been real flex, and that would have made them look stupid like, oh, damn. See, no, you trying to appeal, so that lets me know you don't have $4 million. This whole situation is just crazy. Like, by me being new to the YouTube world, okay, seeing this situation play out like that, it really helps me, and it's really taming me to be more mindful about things that I say. I'm new to this. I'm broke than a motherfucker. I ain't got no money to get no motherfucker body. You hear me? That's why I just want to get on here and make good content videos. I ain't trying to slander nobody. I ain't trying to defame nobody. I ain't trying to make nobody look good. I'm not trying to lie about nobody, especially on they medical history, they body count, body period. Like, that's not what I'm here to do. But some people, or majority of the people, like that shit. So YouTubers make that type of content because they know it's gonna get them views. And it's true, you know, negativity, drama, and bullshit get you more views than somebody like me trying to do inspirational videos, or trying to do fun videos, or trying to do educational videos. The bullshit gets more attention. The bullshit gets you more money in certain situations depending on what your content is. So, listen. I cringed when they said 1.5 million at first. Because I had thought that was including the attorney fees and all that stuff. They was like, no, that ain't even including the attorney fees and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, shit. Now, 4 fucking million. That a YouTuber has to pay out. Now, Tasha K, I suggest you either call IRS and get on the payment plan, or I suggest you call the IRS and get on the motherfucking payment plan. Okay? Because that's your only option. If you can't cash out. And like I said in my other video, I'm saying maybe Cardi B has a heart. Maybe she has a good enough heart. So you know what? I know you ain't got 4 million. But I took you to court to make an example out of you because you was too big-headed, you was too headstrong, you was acting like you was the sugar honey iced tea, the shit, and you thought that you couldn't get touched. Cardi B smacked your ass, okay? She took you to court. Now that's when you should have been like, okay, now this is getting a little out of hand. So you thought you had all your ducks in a row, and you thought that it wasn't going to get that far. But see, your money ain't even that far, because if you had a good enough attorney, or if you was smart enough, you would have had all that shit took it down, because guess what? If it wasn't no videos, it wasn't no motherfucking case. You kept the fucking videos up because it kept giving you money. It kept making you money. People kept clicking on it, and that's the only reason, because they were trying to figure out, well, why. Because a lot of people just did not know why Cardi took her to court. This is messy. Like, this is one of the top stories. Now, actually, this should be photo of January. It really should. But I know that y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a Facebook post that's going around, and like every month somebody posts a crazy situation that really stood out for that month on the calendar. But I think we already got January. Like, I really wish this was January, but this can't be January, and it can't be February either. So it's just not going to be on the calendar. But that would like be one of my highlights of January, is this case right here. So I'm just gonna say, I pray that everybody just be mindful about what you say. Oh, and then she say, when she took the stand, that she was a journalist. Miss Mamas, I wouldn't have said that, because that means you know protocol. You know the code of ethics of being a journalist. You know the code of ethics of doing journalism. Nobody would even hire you now. Nobody's going to hire you, if for shits and giggles, if you really was a journalist. None of these bigwigs would ever think to hire you, because there's a certain code of ethics that you have to follow. Yeah, I would like to see transcripts on that. I would like to see a diploma on that you was a journalist. Because if you did go to school for journalism, you're horrible. You're horrible. Your credibility has went out the window the moment that you lied about Cardi B and her health situation. That's me personally. I noticed that her following has went down a little bit. She was like, I think at 1 million subscribers at one point. It kind of like went down to like 900 something thousand subscribers. So some subscribers are unsubscribing from her, and rightfully so, because I like a good messy talk here and there, but I'm saying, that's just entertainment for me. Like, I'm not going to take it and run with it and go to this social media platform and say this and say that and say this and say that. A lot of people look up to Tasha K for information. They don't care if it's true or not. If it came out of Tasha K's mouth, they just automatically think that it is what it is. It's best thing since sliced bread, and they're gonna take it and they're gonna run with it, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous. So you definitely have some real followers who don't know how to think for themselves. Let it be entertainment. If what this YouTuber is saying is bullshit, and you know it's bullshit, why would you run and tell or even mention it on a whole nother platform? Because you want likes and shits and giggles and clicks too. So it's a dangerous game, y'all. You can't be doing that. She should have just literally just tucked her tail, because she just really thought that she couldn't be touched. And baby, you got fucking touched, okay? So I know I said this might be the last video regarding this, but I really want to know how the appeal situation is going to go, which I think they're going to deny. I think they're going to deny her appeal for the simple fact you made money off of this. So you got to come out of something. If they do grant this appeal, they may, knock down maybe $1 million. And I'm just being nice with that figure. But I don't think Cardi team they're going to contest that appeal. They're not going to go through with the appeal. Because this is my thing. If you had all of your ducks in a row, if you had all of your evidence, why didn't you present all of that in court? Why didn't your attorney prep you for those certain situations in court? I think her attorney did a shitty job, honestly. But you can only hire what your money can afford. So I don't know how much that lady costs to be a lawyer. I don't know. But if you were not in the position to present everything that you had regarding Cardi B, that means you fucked yourself. Like, for real. I would have damn sure gave my attorney the most important pieces of evidence. I would have gave her all of that shit. You know? So her attorney wasn't that damn good. Because of course she lost. But it wouldn't even matter what she had on Cardi B. Because the court is going to they show me proof that you know she had herpes. That's all they cared about. Show me proof that you know she had herpes. If you can't provide proof, they're not gonna hear what you got to say. Absolutely not. Because at this point, you're wasting your time, Cardi's time, the court's time. Excuse me. And the fact that you got to appeal means you know you fucked up. You fucked up. So, I hope that you, Tasha K, learned a big lesson out of this. But I don't think you really learned your lesson. All because of the simple fact you could not even just say, I apologize. I didn't know that this was going to be this big. I didn't know that it hurt you to where you thought you was going to have. You had suicidal thoughts and all that stuff. And I know she said something about that too. Like, trying to say that Cardi wasn't having no suicidal thoughts. I don't know what the fuck she was having in her head. See that shit right there? You saying shit that you know you damn sure can't have, you don't got proof of. You don't know what that woman does behind closed doors. We only see what the fuck she allowed when she is on social media. We don't know what she thinks about when she goes to bed at night. We don't know what she talks to her husband or her family members about. How this is affecting her. You don't know, Tasha. I'm gonna need you to stop being ignorant at this point now. Just stop. You lost. Withdraw your appeal. I just feel like you should just withdraw your appeal. Take this L. This big ass $4 million L. Take it. Learn a lesson from this. And rethink your position. Because now that it has been proven to the world that you are a liar, anything that you say about any other celebrity, they're going to drag your ass to court. And if that happens to you a second time, damn it, YouTube need to take your motherfucking channel. Because at this point, you just sloppy. You don't care. You gotta have some type of care, some damn where like damn. And see, that's one thing about black people. We don't think shit stink because it's not happening to us. She don't think shit was gonna happen to her. Nobody is immune of consequences. Like, come on, like, I don't feel sorry for Tasha K. I I don't feel sorry for Tasha K. Cause you made your bed and you have to lie in it. And the way that video that you did, baby girl, it seemed like you uncomfortable in that bed that you made. Cause you was all over the place. You were all over the place. At this point, Tasha, baby, mama's all that wine that you be drinking, doing your YouTube and shit, girl, go ahead and keep drinking that wine, girl. Go and keep drinking that wine, girl, because listen. I wonder what you and your husband talking about since that $4 million verdict came into play. I wonder how he really truly feels. I don't think that they're gonna come after his money because it's solely based off of her platform, her businesses, and all that type of stuff. Unless he's like a co-founder or something, or he's a partner or whatever. I don't think they're gonna touch his money. I don't know what he does. And I hope for their sake that they file taxes separately and not jointly. Because they're going to get his ass too. They're going to get his money too. Like I said, I don't know what their financial situation is. So I'm just allegedly, that's what it is. I hope it's not what it is. But yeah. I wonder how he really feels. Like, I mean, I commend him that he's standing by his wife. Good, bad, and indifferent. But at some point, you gotta know that your wife fucked up, and she has to pay out all this money. Like, how does that make him feel? Like, I really want to know how that is making him feel right now. Because I'm sure it's some type of arguments behind closed door. I'm sure of it. But anywho, y'all, I digress. This is a mess. I'm gonna keep tabs on this story because I really want to know how the appeal gonna turn out, and I really want to know how she's gonna, go about this $4 million. How she gonna pay it back? Yeah. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be uploading my music review video. And then I'm going to upload this video too. So you guys going to have 2 videos today. Today is January 31st. It's a Monday. So you're going to have 2 videos to watch before the end of the night. So thank you guys for watching. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, okay. So I got to hurry up because I don't have that much time left. So with the giveaway, if I reach 50 followers, 50 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for 2 people. And it's going to be something small or whatever. Like, I have a business, but my business is on hold right now. My website is under construction and stuff like that. So I want to give away just, a item or 2, whatever, to the winners that I choose. So all you're going to have to do is, I'm going to let you guys know when I will do the video for the drawing. All you're going to have to do is be in the comments of that video and just give me a number from 1 to 50. 1 to 50. And the first 2 people who get that number right will be the winners of the giveaway. And with that, you guys, I'm going to need you to inbox me your address and stuff. I am very legit. I am not a scammer. I don't want your personal information, but your address so I can send you these free gifts or whatever. I am a stand-up person. I am not a scam artist. I don't have time for that. I'm very professional with my business and everything like that. So I just want you guys to like really just take heed of that. And if you just want to go and check out my business page, I haven't done any videos on that in a while because you know a lot of stuff has been going on since the pandemic. But if you do want to check my business page out just to see what I've been doing, what I got going or whatever, I will put the name down at the bottom of the screen, so you can just go ahead and check out, you know, my business YouTube channel. Now, with that being said, I am going to close this out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to continue the discussion, please put them comments down in the bottom, okay? And you guys have a wonderful Monday evening.